Another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. Monday night primetime is underway. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snaps to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, come on, folks, let go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On the check.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 70 red, Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
From the gun, Milrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
70, 70, Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take over as he reports his 10th career INT. Set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. One misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That's caught for the first. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80. Ready, ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18, pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Take go.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Cowboy, 18 Cowboy, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go!
Milrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Here we go! 60 Eagles, rig alert, rig alert! Buffalo 18! Ready?
Milrow with it on 1st. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
60 Vikings, Bronco 80, 19 Lions, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
I'll go play action here. It's Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on
what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go! 79 Broncos.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. The Texans have Jalen Noel at the ready. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Man in motion here. Sprout throwing here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun now, first round. Hits him on the out route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Connection made with his back deep downfield. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 20-zip lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 21-zip already. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll go play action. Throw right side, finds Cup. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds Cup once more. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one gains 7. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready? Dragon 6, Viking 18.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. He'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-0 our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Point it down, so much that's around, better settle down.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready.
Walker now from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing here, middle row. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And he sails that one up the end zone.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
2. Warriors 70, 18, Pioneer. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18. On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Seattle.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Motioning the tight end left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's a catch for Nico Collins. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right.
Completes it quick. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throw finding his back. Mixon. He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that stretches the lead to 21.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco in.
From the gun, Milrow. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
At the 44-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
First down throw here from Milrow. Has it downfield, working the left. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ready.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Let's go. Hurt. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Milrow looking to throw. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to defense, other than QB draw, this ball's going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line, 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. He rolls to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They send a man in motion.
11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's trying to push the field. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Top 50, 19, Mustang 19.
Will Rowe from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So first down from the 41.
19-18. Dragon 60.
To the air, Milroe. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Under. 19. Buggy. Why, Tony. Good.
Nixon on the toss. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Back to throw, Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 60 Bearcats. 60.
Pistol now for Milroe. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Cougar 19. 18 remember. 18. Here we go. 19 tight. Bronco 80. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready.
On the draw, it's Walker. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff
now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes St. Down. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
And now it's going to begin with a mix and run. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. It's mixed in on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Third and just 2 to go. Motioning left is their running back. Stroud looking to throw, third and 2. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18.
To throw, here's Milrow. He set up a screen. It's Shaheed. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Panther 60. Panthers. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings us second and 3.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Let's go now. Hawk, Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Now Now it's Milroe. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready? 19 Tiger, 9 check. Mustang 19, 65 check, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Milroe now to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Texans get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sets the need for a splash play and delivers.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Speed left.
Shotgun now, first round. Hits him on the out route. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
18. Hey, uno.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This connects with Higgins. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Texans, first down. A gain of 31 yards.
Here we go.
First down.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
How? What's that? What? 18. What's that? Hey, south. Look at hot.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that? Hey, uno more.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Hurt. He moving.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Trap, 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Throwing here, Milrow. And they pick him off again! And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll tell you this, Kate. Once I've thrown 2 picks to the same guy, I'm not throwing anywhere near his vicinity. This guy is seeing everything right out of the QB's hands, and more importantly, he's catching it and taking the ball away. That's his 3rd of the game.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
118, what's that?
Stroud from the pistol. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Texans.
Mixon on the counter. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
To the air, Stroud. Throwing out route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Already.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. Get another shot across the bow of the ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Milrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Rig alert, rig alert. 19 Lions.
Milrow with it on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight from the game already decided.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
18. South.
Keeping it with Mixon. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans running them out of the building. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Ready, hut. 79 Bronco.
Pistol now for Milrow. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go. 19 tight. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Bronco 8. Ready.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 42.
Ready. 65, 60. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Go.
To the air, Milrow. Burton there to bring it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Panther 60 Maverick. Let's go. Panther 11. Trap 60. Let go.
Throwing now, Milrow. And they pick him off again. And the Texans have it once again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground again with Mixon. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
All right.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
That's it.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.